Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my 32-week pregnancy update. I, again, can't believe I'm 32 weeks pregnant, and I can't believe actually that it is already the middle of July. This could be my last full month pregnant if this baby decides to come at the end of August. My due date is September 6th, though. Who knows? I kind of think I'll go into September, like deliver him the first couple days in September. Caleb thinks I'm going to have him in August, so we will see. So I wanted to just kind of chat with you guys and go over some things, just tell you guys how I've been feeling and some updates on the baby and everything like that. So today, well, like I said, I'm 32 weeks and it says that he is as big as a cantaloupe, and my belly definitely looks like a cantaloupe, if not a watermelon at this point. It says that he is 16 to 17 inches in length and he is 3.5 to 4 pounds, and I have about 8 weeks to go. And I am looking at right now the What to Expect app, and I've shared this app with you guys before, but it basically just tells you like how big he is and gives you all of the stats, and it just goes over like how you should be feeling and different things that is happening like this week with the baby. So it basically says he should be head down, or if he's breech, what happens with that. And I don't know if I've said, but this little guy has been head down for a really long time. I think that he really has been head down until about, I don't know, like 20 or so weeks when I was starting to get my ultrasounds done for my placenta. Because yeah, I think it was like around, I don't know, like 22 or 24 weeks was when he was head down, because I had my anatomy scan and then I started to get the things done, the scans for my placenta previa, and every scan that I've gotten since that point, he's been head down. So thankfully I don't have to worry about that. So he's like ready to go, which obviously I'm happy about. Let's see what it says. So it talks about Braxton Hicks contractions. I've definitely been having Braxton Hicks contractions for a long time now, probably like, I don't know, like 6 or 8 weeks or close to it. And they definitely are getting more uncomfortable. Like before I could just like kind of feel my stomach tightening, and now I feel it tightening and kind of like cramping almost, if that makes any sense. It's not painful or anything, but it's just like when it happens, I'm like, oh, okay, there's a Braxton Hicks contraction. And it's weird because I never experience any of those with River. Like they would always ask me, are you feeling anything? I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I've never felt a Braxton Hicks contraction. So now that I am feeling them, it definitely is weird, but it also like makes me excited because I know that my body's just preparing itself and that I'll have this baby really, really soon. Okay, it says that he is as big as a squash on this one. Okay, so symptoms. It says shortness of breath, which I really don't think that I've had that much of. I mean, when I'm walking and that, I'm breathing heavier, but I really don't notice that much of shortness of breath. Heartburn. It says that I should be I'm probably experiencing a lot of heartburn, and that is totally true. And I don't know why, but when I lay down at night, I'm obviously sleeping on my side. So if I go from like one side to another, I instantly get heartburn. I feel like when I lay down at night, if I don't move at all, I feel completely fine. But if I start to move around or that, the heartburn starts to come on. And I've noticed if I eat an early dinner, like if I eat at like 5 o'clock or something, and if I'm still awake like around 9 o'clock, I start to get the heartburn. And I've been making myself like a bowl of cereal or eating fruit at night. I don't know why, I just notice when I am not like feeling like, when I'm just like resting, I really get a lot of the heartburn, which again, I've never experienced with River. I didn't have heartburn at all. So a lot of things are completely different this time around than with River. The next thing is leaky boobs. Yes, my boobs have been leaking since like for months now, pretty much. I don't know what it is, but your girl is a cow. I literally produce so much milk, and It's like a lot of, it's like clear liquid, but it's also a little bit yellow. So I don't even know now at this point if that's colostrum already, which I'm obviously so grateful and thankful for. My body just, I feel like at this point it's just like ready to rock and roll. It knows what to do. So yeah, my boobs have been leaking forever, and now I kind of like have to watch it, because when I nursed with River, my boobs produced so much milk. If I wasn't wearing the pads in my bra, I would like completely leak through whatever I'm wearing. So I'm like trying to pay attention to it right now, because they're not leaking like that, but definitely when I wake up in the morning, because I sleep in like a very, very loose bra and underwear, because I get so hot at night, when I wake up, I'll have like stains from when I sleep. So the joys of pregnancy. TMI, but I think we're past that point. It says vaginal discharge. I'll probably have increased discharge as it's my body's way of preparing for labor, and it just says that if it ends up being a constant flow, more like water than discharge, your water might have broken, causing a slow leak. So I've definitely have noticed that I've had more vaginal discharge, and I mean, there's like nothing that you can do about it. Like, yeah, it's kind of gross, but I've always just wore like little panty liners, and if it gets to be a lot, I'll just change my panty liner out throughout the day. Other than like sitting in my underwear all day, I don't know, it just is uncomfortable for me. So I just always get like those little, always like thin little panty liners and wear those. But other than that, those are all of the updates on my app. And I did want to mention to you guys that the movement that I am feeling now at 32 weeks is insane. And I don't know if it is because when I went to my last appointment, they told me that he was measuring a week ahead. So I don't know if he's just getting so big in there or what is going on. But since he's head down on my right side, I feel him the most. And I'm starting to feel him like up top on the top of my stomach. And I'm guessing that it's either his arms or his legs, and you can literally see a limb stick from my stomach and just completely move. I've been trying to get a video of it, but it is so crazy, the movements that he does. And then I feel like now he's almost like starting to stretch out, because I feel him a lot on both sides, and my belly just makes these crazy shapes. And sometimes, like, I don't know, depending on how I'm sitting, he'll move so like drastically or so quick. It like makes me jump, and it almost like makes me feel queasy. Not like nauseous, but he'll like move so quick or so much, and I'm like, oh, okay, I feel ya, you're in there. I know you're doing good. It's just such a crazy feeling. And this baby has moved so much more than River. I remember with River, I was always so worried about the kick counts and always like counting his kicks. He was definitely more just like laid back. And this one, I haven't even done the kick counts. He doesn't stop moving all day. The only time that he stops moving is when we take our evening walks, and I'm sure that that's the only time that he's sleeping. But other than that, he is moving all day long, all day. And he even moves at night. Like if I end up waking up to go to the bathroom, I end up waking him up, and then he starts moving and grooving, and then that makes it hard for me to fall asleep. So he does not stop, and I hope that that isn't a look into our near future of when he's here, that he's just up all the time moving, but that's okay. It's just so crazy, like, you know how different each pregnancy is, because like this pregnancy, even though I'm having a boy, has been completely different from when I was pregnant with River. So it's just really cool to you know, just compare the two and just see how different everything is. I'm trying to think of what else I have to share with you guys. I will do a belly shot at the end. I do go in actually today for my 32-week checkup. So if there's anything additional to add, I will be sure to add it into this vlog. But I am completely clear with my placenta previa, everything checked out with that, so I'm good to go. I don't have to get any more ultrasounds, at least I don't think so. So I'm so grateful that that ended up resolving itself, because I was really stressed about that, because as I mentioned before, I really wanted to have a vaginal labor, a vaginal birth. So yeah, I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I just have like my routine checkup today. yeah, that's about it. The other thing that I can't believe I almost forgot to tell you guys this, but I need to talk to my doctor about it today, but I have been feeling really faint a lot. I actually had 3 episodes, whatever you want to call it, this week where I literally almost passed out. The first time earlier this week, I was with my dad and we were taking a morning walk, and I made it about, I don't know, I was probably about a mile into our walk, and I normally walk a lot, so it's not abnormal that I'm walking, that it's hard on my body or anything. And all of a sudden I felt tingly. I couldn't see anything and I couldn't hear anything, and I had to sit down and just like kind of sit there for a few minutes, and I felt like I was gonna pass out, like I was so close to it. And then when Caleb and I got our maternity photos done, which I'm so excited to share those with you guys, like I can't wait to share with you the maternity photos. But when we were getting our maternity photos done, we were probably almost done with them, and I was standing in the sun, and I know that it's hot out and I know it's summer. I try to be as careful as I can, but we were taking our photos, and I don't know if it was because my legs were locked or what was going on, but I felt the same way again. Like I felt the tingling in my feet, I felt my hearing start to go, everything started to turn white, like my vision. So I had to sit down for a while and drink a lot of water. And that's another thing too, like I drink a lot of water, so I don't think it would be because I'm dehydrated. And then not last night, but the night before, Caleb and I went on our evening walk, and we walked a little bit farther than what we normally would, and I felt the same way, but I didn't like get to the point where I felt like I was gonna pass out. It was just as we were walking, like I could feel like everything starting to get tingly in that. So I don't know what's going on. I kind of looked it up online, and they said like your iron, so I don't know if it's my iron getting low or if I am dehydrated or exactly what the deal is, but I want to get that figured out because I'm trying to stay active, you know, just trying to prepare my body as best as I can for labor. And it just scares me when I get to that point, because if I'm alone with River, that I pass out, like what am I going to do? And I just worry about me like falling over or falling into something and hurting my belly. So I'm going to ask him about that, and I'll give you guys an update in a future video. But my next pregnancy update is going to be 34 weeks, and then after that we will do weekly updates until the baby is here. And I am going to be doing as well like baby watch, so a vlog will be coming out every couple days. I'll either be doing like a daily vlog or a weekly vlog up until he's here, so you guys can follow along with what we're doing and how we're prepping and how I'm feeling and everything like that. I thought that it would be really fun since you guys enjoy watching the vlogs. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. I will end this video with a belly shot. I'll put that up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I hope that you are staying safe and healthy. I will see you back here in a couple of days in a brand new video. Bye.
Try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle.